Welcome, welcome. I'm really excited to be bringing you this new offering, I guess. When I was in Costa Rica, I got this download to offer some more EFT because it really is so healing and it's such an incredible tool to use to collapse that time frame in your healing. I love what it's been doing for me. I love what it's been doing for my students on highlights and for my one-on-one clients. So I just felt like, you know what? Every Thursday for a few minutes, we're going to hop on live, connect, check in with each other, and do some tapping to elevate our frequencies, get our energy flowing the way it needs to be flowing so you can enjoy your weekend and the week after. I am going to jump in. Let me introduce myself for those who don't know, because I don't go on live often. My name is Lotus LaLoba, and I am a mystic practitioner. I am also an emotional freedom tapping teacher, as well as meditation teacher, yoga teacher. I do a lot of things, but really my main goal is to help Black women eradicate generational trauma and promote a new limitless legacy of self-love. That's truly what I want to be able to bring. And honestly, this healing can be for absolutely anybody. It doesn't matter if you do not identify as a Black woman. That is what I'm here to do, but the message and the healing can be for absolutely anyone, okay? I just want to see how you guys are doing. How's everything going for you? How are you living? How are you breathing? So let me know below if you're feeling good, if you're feeling well. If you're not feeling good, if you're not feeling well, all feelings are accepted here. Don't worry, we're all human, okay? So let me know, but also, like, how cute is this background? I feel like someone really captured me as a filter, and I'm just so grateful for that. I like to think I'm a badass too, Soy, but I mean, I attract badasses, so you know what that means. You a badass too. Yes to feeling amazing. Yes to feeling really good. I think that's so important, especially given the fact that we are always going through or experiencing, right, waves, right? Like there's always something happening in the news and the media, and it can make you feel like I should be feeling really bad, or I should be feeling really low or really heavy. And I love when we get to choose for ourselves that we want to feel lighter and that we want to just feel amazing. That is our choice, and we have the power to make that happen, okay? So I'm glad you're feeling really, really well. Of course, you can continue to pour in. If you're watching episodes or whatever, let me know still in the comments how you're feeling. I really do want to know how you're feeling. Yes, I'm feeling the woo today. Yes, chakra meditation. Yes. All right. So now that we know that we are all kind of in this mystical vibe, which I'm here for, we're going to do a quick tapping session, and then we'll do an intention setting session, and then we're out, okay? I want to keep it very short and brief just to give you a bit of a taste, so that way if you want to join in more, you can join me on my Monday classes. I am going to go over the sequence of tapping that we'll be using. If you want to know more about the details of like what each tapping point means, because this is based in ancient Chinese medicine, I have a masterclass that is on that. Feel free to reach out to me via email. So my sequence is a little different. Everyone who does tapping, they have their own flow, their own thing. It's a vibe. You can literally tap wherever you want to on the body. This is the flow that makes more sense for me to teach for you, okay? So the first point is between the pinky bone and the wrist bone. It's this like the meat area right here. And you just lightly start tapping here. Okay, I'm just going over the routine before we actually jump in. So this is the first point. Then the second point is the top of the head, where you can use either one hand or two hand, whatever feels best for you. Then we would go to the eyebrow point, and here you can also use one hand or two hands. The temples, the side of the face, is that next center. Then we have underneath the eyes, underneath the nose, our chin, collarbone, underneath the arm. So that is the flow that we'll be using. But before we do that, go ahead, if you have some water next to you or something to sip on, go ahead and sip a little bit. You guys know I've been waiting all morning to have my matcha. Like, how cute is this, y'all? And it blends in with the background. I don't know why I love that. Okay, so I have my matcha with me. This has collagen in it, cacao, matcha, and some black seed oil. And then, of course, I put in my Open Apothecary CBD oil. So I'm going to take a sip of that really quickly, and then we'll jump into the session itself, okay? All right. I'm ready. So we're going to warm up our hands, warm up our energy. You could just like rub your hands really fast. This activates the hand chakras that we have, because a lot of energy comes from our hands. We're always pouring out energy. Everything that you do, when you're writing, when you're creating, when you're cooking, you are flooding your creation with your energy, okay? So you want to just kind of activate your hands if you haven't already. Maybe rub the backs. Really get that energy going. Gonna rub, and then just kind of like flick off any of that extra energy that may not be serving you and you're not aware of it, right? It's gonna like lovingly give it back to the universe, neutralize it so that it could be a better use for someone else, right? Then once we do that, just take a nice deep inhale, breathe in from the lower belly, allow the air to slowly rise up through the chest. See if you can melt your shoulders back. And when you're ready, open mouth, exhale, release. And your hand should be tingling already, so the energy is vibrating. Now let's get into today's tapping session. Today we're going to be tapping on being present and feeling really, really good, because that's where I'm at, and I really want all of my wolves to have that experience too. And this is a session that you can use at any point in time in the day. And I also want you to know too, this is a choice. You can choose to feel good, even when there are things happening around you, okay? To be transparent, my grandfather's homecoming anniversary is on the 8th. And normally the beginning of May is really rough for me, right? It's more of like a body trauma. My body remembers the heartache that I went through in losing him. And that was in 2012. So that just speaks volumes as to how much our bodies are carrying when it comes to our energy. My energy can ebb and flow in the beginning of the month when it comes to May, because that was my favorite person, and losing him physically, an immense loss. It just, still healing from it, but doing way better, feeling way better. And I'm like, you know what? Just in case somebody else is going through it, especially if you are, Mother's Day is coming up, if you have a strained relationship with your mom or your maternal figure, this could be very triggering time for all of us, especially when we see like everybody on Instagram like celebrating how awesome their moms are and things like that. So I figured giving you guys this tapping session would just help you to feel better. And remember, it's a choice. And you know, if your feelings come up and you feel a little weird, you have tools to transmute that energy into something that's more positive for you, okay? Let's get into it, because I'm very excited. All right, let's start at the first tapping point. Again, that's that karate chop point, and we're just gonna lightly start tapping here. Lightly start tapping here. Getting into the vibrations. And you can repeat after me, or you can allow me to speak over you, whatever feels best for you, okay? All right. I take full responsibility for my well-being. I take full responsibility for my well-being. One more time. I take full responsibility for my well-being. And then we're going to go to the top of the head and start tapping here. Nice light tap. You don't need to bang yourself in the head. No worries. The energy is still working. Everything is still doing what it needs to do. Okay. Be gentle. Be easy with yourself. All right. I no longer worry about the past. We're going to go to our eyebrow. Or project pain into my future. Temple, side of the eye. I am focused on the here and now. Under the eye, because when I am present, under the nose, I am fully in my power. Chin, I can see all the beauty around me. Collarbone, and I can witness God in action. Underneath the arm. So today feels really, really, really good. And then I want you to take a nice deep inhale. Breathe in from the lower belly. Allow the air to rise up through the chest. And when you're ready, open mouth, exhale, release. And just notice the vibration. This is not even a full tapping session. This is just a little quickie. And you can already feel your energy vibrating. Okay, and even if you're not, and you're just kind of like, wait, I don't feel anything yet, it's a practice, right? The more we do this, the more we train our body to activate that energy for us. Because when we are doing EFT, we are blocking, taking out the blocks, the energetic blocks that happen in our lives, right? That are stagnating our energy. If stagnating is a word, I'm not sure. Either way, when you have stagnant energy in your body, you start to feel shitty, right? You don't feel your best. It's hard for you to feel happy, to feel grateful, to cheer your friends on if they're doing great things. So it's really important to take time out to flush out any blocks energetically so that you can be your best self, you can feel your best self. And tapping does that. And as you can see, it happens within seconds, right? It's not a very long process, but it's super impactful and super powerful because we're also rewiring our brain and we're reprogramming our brain to flush out that negativity, flush out those old belief systems and perspectives and habits that aren't serving who we are right now. And then we're ushering in new perspectives, new beliefs that are going to allow us to unfold and unpack and fully be our best selves, okay? So if that was something that you enjoyed, go ahead and send some hearts. I love to see the love, okay? And you can join me every Monday at 7:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Highlights platform. That's what I'll be teaching currently for my EFT classes. Also, I do Tap In Tuesdays where I give you guys a custom reel of like 30 seconds to tap in, and that is for you to have, for you to use whenever. And then we'll be doing this live every Thursday. I really want to be able to give this technique to you and for you to pique your interest so that you can continue to learn more and more about it. If you are interested in working with me one-on-one, go ahead and click the link in my bio to join my email list because I will be dropping my one-on-one client specials really, really soon. And I would love to have you on that journey with me. Okay. And yes, shirt. I deserve to be paid, loved, and rested in high favor is by my girl Ryan of Chapter Harmony. I love to promote my friends, and this is just my way of saying she's dope. Please go follow Chapter Harmony. She's fire. And yes, next episode will be brought to you by a special guest, so make sure you're here next Thursday. All right. Have a beautiful, 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 beautiful rest of your day.